Yeah, I was at a customer's house yesterday, and she goes, I gotta let you go. It's my therapist. And I was like, yeah, that would be nice to fucking... Could you imagine being able to afford to fucking talk to a therapist? You ever... I see all these advertisements on, like, podcasts for, like, therapist, telemark, whatever. And I totally think that that's a cool idea, because therapy helped change my life, was a huge part of my sobriety. And talking to this fucking phone and talking about shit and being honest with my feelings and working through shit, whether this is exciting or entertaining to people, I really, don't really, care that much. I hope people get something out of it, but I really don't give a fuck if it entertains them, you know what I mean? I'm not doing this to entertain people. I'm doing this shit to maintain my fucking mental health. And something that I've been working through is I am fucking still aggravated at my ex-girlfriend 2 years to the date that we broke up, and I'm coming to realize that, not everything, you don't get to have closure on everything. And I just feel like I'm in love with the girl that I used to know. It's probably a song, or a chorus to a song from a fucking band from Denmark. I'm in love with this blue-eyed, blonde-haired girl that I used to go to the gym with and do everything with, and she's just not that person anymore. Do you know what I mean? Like, she's not that person anymore. And she never was the person I thought she was when I thought she was that person. So there has just been some horrible shit that has been done that I'm just having to work through in my mind and just kind of go... I'm just always, like, in my head, like, fucking trying to, not be as critical or not be as whatever. And listen, and I just had to say, listen, dummy, people don't do what the fuck she did if they loved you and cared about you. She tried to fucking destroy your life. She tried to get you arrested. She tried to get a restraining order against you. She said that you raped her. She said that you fucking put your hands on her. She said all kinds of fucked up shit. You need to shut the fuck up and stop thinking about this bitch like you love her. She's not a fucking good person. She never was. She's been a liar since day one. I don't know what is wrong with you, and this is me talking to myself, but this shit was never good from the get-go. You put up with 2.5 years of lies, or whatever. She fucking used drugs the entire time, stole from her work, lied about it, was a fucking gaslighting nightmare, and, and I'm just going... like the entire time that this was going on, it was just so like, I was just imagining that somebody I don't know what the fuck I was imagining, but I was just thinking, like, you know what? Man, she just never could tell me the truth. She never could confide in me. She could never say, hey, I feel like using, or hey, da-da-da-da-da, or whatever. She was unfaithful. I caught her doing some fucking shady-ass shit. And she just could never fucking say, and I told her, I gave her an out. I said, you did this, and this, and this. And I would talk to you again, but you refuse to acknowledge the fucking hurtful things that you've done and that you lied about. Anything that I have ever said on here. Now, unless I was wrong about something and I recanted it or said, you know what, I was wrong about that, it happened. Them are just, unfortunately, as embarrassing as it was, those are the fucking facts. I'm done living with them as of today. I'm done talking about it as of today. I'm fucking moving on with my life. I'm closing the door to any kind of fucking friendship or reconciliation of any kind, and I just made the decision that I will never fucking talk to you or never talk about you again, because I have finally come to the point where, like, I woke up in the middle of the night and it was like a fucking bolt from beyond. I just said, this bitch is a toxic, no good bitch, and she never will be good to anybody. Let her be somebody else's problem. She's been a liar, dude. She got arrested 4 fucking times. Her house got burned down by a bunch of crackheads. Fuck her, okay? She's not a good person. You know what I mean? And then she don't have, if she had any kind of ounce of credibility or integrity or anything, she would say, you know what, Brandon, I did what you said I did. I apologize. But you're not sober, so you wouldn't apologize. You know what I mean? Like, you did so many shitty things to your family, to your job, to your coworkers, to your kids, and you're trying to I'm not the horrible person, dude. You know what I mean? Like, I gave you a house. You had shit when I met you. You were living with a dude that had 2 fucking teeth in his head, and you're probably living with another guy in the same situation. As of today, I don't fucking listen. I already know what's going to happen. You're going to end up dying, unfortunately. And I'm not carrying the burden of your bullshit around in my fucking mental suitcase or my luggage or anything. As of today, I'm putting the fucking world on notice. I don't give a fuck anymore about this shit. And I've been waiting, okay? I've been waiting and waiting and waiting to feel like I feel now about it, where I'm just like, you know what? I don't know why I'm holding on to this thing that you're some innocent, cute little fucking... You would have a relationship with a turtle if the turtle would agree to it, okay? You're not picky when it comes to life partners. You're not picky when it comes to boyfriends. You pretend that you're not bisexual. Everybody knows you are. You know what I mean? The shit you did to me was fucking beyond... I don't owe you a fucking goddamn thing, okay? And I've been nice enough to extend an olive branch to you. Well, listen, the next time you contact me, there's not going to be... I went a year and 6 months, okay, my friend, without talking to this person. And I told her the day was coming where you're going to do some shit and I'm not going to look at you the same. And after the stuff that you've done, which is beyond deplorable, and it is stuff that you should be definitely fucking ashamed of, okay? The fact that you are so, beyond, whatever in your head that you need, I still do hope and I still do pray that you do get the help that you need, because I have watched you destroy your life, your kid's life, and everything else, and you destroy everybody's life that you touch. And it's just sad that you're 32 years old. I met you when you were 28, 27, and we spent every day together. You spent every day you had with a person that's a sober person, that's living a sober life, and you've seen how I work, and you've seen the toolbox that I have, and you've seen how I, whatever. I'm not saying everything was right. Obviously, I'm not a fucking, I'm not saying that I wasn't verbally abusive, but I was never physically fucking abusive with you at any time, and I would take a fucking lie detector test, okay, my friend? I've never put my hands on a fucking woman. If I smacked you, you still would be fucking unconscious. I weigh 240 fucking pounds. If I put my hands on somebody, they're dead usually, okay? So, you're somebody else's problem. I can't even tell you, I found her mom fucking dead, so she didn't have to go in the house. It was the most horrible fucking thing that I'm not even a PTSD person, but every time I close my eyes when I go to sleep, I'm not even trying to sound like somebody that was in Vietnam. I just picture the fucking sad reality. And her mom was just a toxic fucking person too. Whatever happened in your childhood, you don't take out on other people. I told you what you need to do to get better, and you failed to do it. So as far as I'm concerned, you don't want to get sober. You don't want to fucking be a good person. You don't want to be an adult. You don't want to have a fucking checking account. You don't want to have a mortgage. You don't want to have a husband. And you don't want to have any responsibilities. You just want to do drugs, steal from everybody, and fuck everybody's lives up, including your kids and your own. So guess what? You are free to roam about the country and do that shit. As far as I'm concerned, from this day, this moment forward, in my head, I'm closing the fucking book. I'm closing the door. I don't care if you show up at my house in the middle of the night on fire. I wouldn't even call 911.